What's up, guys? This is Do1Be the Universe, and this is going to be Pokemon Sun and Moon anime trailer. Now, this trailer has been getting feedback in a certain way. I don't really want to say what kind of feedback, but you probably already know what kind of feedback, and I'm going to be part of the feedback committee of what this is going to be about. Now, before I get started, if you ever had a suggestion for a reaction video, please head off to this video wherever I will put it on the screen using the annotation or the link in the description below, because I kind of need suggestions. I'm gonna have a week off and I need those sort of things. If you want the reasoning to all this, just head off to the video and listen to that guy, the me of that time and stuff. So I'm just gonna watch this, and before I even really talk about it, let's just watch it. It's only 30 seconds, so it is going to be interesting how they're going to cram 30 seconds of whatever is supposed to catch you in this anime. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, Pokemon Sun and Moon, go to the Alola region. Okay. Okay. 全力の Z 技が炸裂。新シリーズポケットモンスターサン&ムーンは11月放送スタート。お楽しみに。What did I just watch? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna... Oh my god, am I really crying right now? Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh. Alright. Oh. Okay. Alright. This is a guy. You're looking at a guy who watched and loved the Pokemon X and Y and X and Y Z series. Seeing Ash and his development, and seeing what he could do, and Ash's overall design was so great because it was really solid. You know what I mean by solid. Like he had his design, he could move very well. This was Ash. This is like my definitive Ash besides the Ash in Kanto. And this is great. This is what an older Ash would look like, despite the fact of him being 10. Let's just say this is 10 and 11-month-year-old Ash, right? This is 10, 11-month-year-old Ash. And Kanto Ash, which is 10 years old, period Ash. This Ash, I don't know. Alright, let's just get the elephant out of the room out of the way, like the obvious thing to talk about. Why does Ash look like a cartoon character? Okay, why? I'm willing to bet my YouTuber career, if you would call this a career, on the fact that someone else has had to say, Ash looks like a cartoon character. Ash looks like a straight-up cartoon-styled character that made its way into an anime setting. And what the trippy part is, I'm going through the trailer. The trippy part is, everyone else looks fine. Like if you have the character Ash, you have the main character. You see Team Skull. Team Skull looks just fine. Looks amazing, actually. I like their designs in the anime style right now, besides just seeing them in the games, and it looks cool, and it looks great. And then you go over to Pikachu and Charizard and the Kahunas and the new Dragon Fire type that we had in one of the trailers. It's just it looks fine. You got Pikachu using Quick Attack on what I can't wait to find out. Then you have them going to the classroom setting where you got Professor Kukui walking, and alright, the frames where Ash is walking, does a professional animator, a person who gets paid to professionally animate, really look at this drawing of his face and him walking in general and would declare themselves as doing a good job? Look, I'm not one to talk, I'm not a professional animator, I know this stuff is hard, and because of the stuff that I've been doing in my school, I know it's hard, but really, look at Pikachu! And Ash in general, oh my god, Ash's face. Look, the promotional picture in the Coro magazine, the promotional picture showed Ash with this weird looking face and weird I can't really define what's truly wrong with it. All I can say is the head is way too rounded, the eyes are too far apart and too small, the mouth is just, oh my god, it makes up 75% of his face, and his lightning bolt whisker things, I don't know, and his nose, ugh. Like if you take this Ash and you take the Ash from X, Y, and Z and you put them together, you can clearly see one is way better than the other. And Pikachu looks fine again. Pikachu looks alright. Pikachu looks like he would look like in any anime setting. And you have Lily, she looks alright. Why is it only Ash with this? And it's also, can I mention Ash's hair? Ash's hair is kind of like really weird looking too. All of Ash just doesn't fit. Wait, I would say it's like due to some type of shading issues, but there is shading to it. There is shading to his character design. He just looks too light to me though. It looks too light and needs more like areas of shading. But no, he does have shading to him, so I can't really complain about that. It's just everything else about it. And all right. One of the major things that I kind of complained about while watching the X and Y series was the fact that why didn't the writers give Ash like a Mega Ring to get a Mega Stone, to get a Keystone, so he can Mega evolve a Pokemon that he would get, aka probably bring Charizard, Sceptile, or even his Glaive that everyone seems to forget that he has back, and Mega Evolve them into his travels, which would really help him. I actually thought they were gonna do like a thing where he has his Mega Charizard, and like how Red in the Pokemon Origins specials had a Mega Charizard X, they would give Ash Mega Charizard Y as like a polar opposite thing kind of thing. But they didn't do that. No, they gave him Ash Greninja, which, in my personal opinion, is way better than Mega Evolution, considering that Mega Evolution is literally a thing that you just level up your Pokemon with the stone, and then they're just stronger outright. But with Ash Greninja, the concept is you and your Pokemon are so in sync with each other that you achieve a higher grade of power, and you even share each other's pain, which is a very better thing to me. But in this series, they're actually going to give him a ring that I forgot what they call them, a Z ring. Or I think that's what it's called, a Z ring. Give him a Z crystal so Pikachu can know the thunder, that the Z move, the thunder move. I know another name, but Havoc something, Electric Havoc. I have not been keeping up very well with the Pokemon updates about Gigavolt Havoc. There we go. You learned Gigavolt Havoc, but like I've always kind of complained about him a little bit because many people have kind of complained about it, not just me, about how doing the poses and stuff like that it's not threatening in a way. You do an epic move, and I see what they're trying to do, kind of like having your Pokemon be in sync in some way, kind of like what Ash Greninja did at the end of the series, but I honestly kind of believe that was Torrent activating. Ash Greninja has an ability called Torrent, and Torrent is the ability where water-type moves are like enhanced whenever Greninja is in a bind. So I'm guessing Torrent activated when he uses the Water Shuriken, because Water Shuriken is a water-based move, and it did get enhanced with that attack. So some people kind of saying that wasn't explained. That's my reason for explaining it. I'm not entirely sure, but abilities are a thing in the Pokemon universe, so that's the thing that came to my mind whenever that giant Shuriken came out of nowhere. But now this is legit. They have a ring that can sync them together to do a more powerful move. However, I don't believe Pikachu needs a more powerful move than Pikachu. But it's good that he's actually finally getting an item that the games have allowed to have, so he can do a Z move, which is an interesting thing. The thing about it is how they're going to utilize it. And just... Okay, I've been talking about Ash a little bit too much. I want to talk about the series as a whole. So they got the school setting. The school setting is a thing. Ash looks weird. I'm sorry. I'm on this frame. It just looks so out of place. And I probably wouldn't complain so much if he always kind of looked like this. If he always kind of looked like this, then I probably wouldn't complain. But this is coming out after an Ash that had a really good design on him. But no, this is like, it's weird. It's weird. And the animation style. The animation style is fluid, but I think it's too fluid. Is fluid or fluid? It's yeah, it's kind of like there's certain moments in anime that they try to put too much animation in certain things. A perfect example of trying to put too much animation into certain movements is Naruto, when it comes to Naruto versus Pain. One of the most infamous fights in anime history, because Pain had so many still frames that involved him moving through the air extremely fast, and people like to take those screenshots of one frame and just go to work on it. And I understand, it's very weird faces, but it's supposed to give off the illusion of like the air hitting their skin as they're moving extremely quickly. But there are other ways to do this without having to contort their face that many times in those many frames, so it's so visible. In this case, it's more along the lines they're putting so many frames into certain moments that they're trying to make it so fluent, but it actually makes it feel slow. If you do it like that, it makes it feel really slow and really sluggish, and it kind of like breaks the balance of what the animation is. I learned this in anime college, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. Not entirely. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert of understanding what's going on with the animation, but it is different from the X and Y series. For instance, Pikachu, I've noticed that his hair has been standing up like 75% of the time in this trailer alone. And the scene where Ash is running and he's stepping on the tail of the darn it, Litten. The Litten has a reaction, and the reaction is supposed to be like cartoony and reactiony, but it seemed rather weird. It seems really weird. Slow and stuff, you know, it's that sort of thing. Everything about this anime right now seems to have a problem with it. But I'm gonna withhold my judgment until I watch a couple of episodes to see the premise and how they're going to handle the story in general. Because because I don't think they're going to stray too far off than what the games are going to be going off with. Because I'm can't wait to see what they're going to do with the Ultra Beasts, if the Ultra Beasts are going to be a thing. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with the... Because it seems like the Kahunas are actually in class with him. So, I don't know. But we'll find out when the actual episode goes. And I'm sorry to make this so long. I did not actually expect this to be that long. It's a 30-second trailer. But there's so many things to talk about. And when I say so many things, I mean just Ash. I'm pretty sure Ash is like the primary focus to why some people are probably going to turn away from this anime. And then you got Pokemon Generations that came out a little after this, and then you have people praising it because not only does it show like stories that we didn't know before, the animation is like a little bit better when it comes to like what you got from the X and Y series, and it's rather fluent, but it's not so fluent that it like overshadows itself in its own animation and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. It comes out in November, so we'll see. So this is the U1 Video Universe. See you guys next time.